Hello and welcome. In this video, we'll show you how to use the College Career and Military Readiness or CCMR Verifier tool to review, verify, and request corrections to CCMR data used in accountability ratings. The CCMR Verifier is released once a year and it's available in TEAL. It allows districts to annually verify and request corrections to non-PEIMS CCMR outcomes for prior year graduates and non-graduating seniors. The CCMR Verifier displays data for annual graduates from the prior school year, which is 2024 through 2025, non-graduating grade 12 students from the prior school year, 2024 through 2025. And as a reminder, these are the student records used to calculate CCMR outcomes for the current 2026 accountability year. And because CCMR is based on lagging data, outcomes for 2024 through 2025 graduates and in Domain 3 grads and non-grads are reflected in 2026 accountability ratings. The verifier also provides an opportunity to request corrections to non-PEIMS CCMR data during the verifier window, which is June 4th through June 26th. Only non-PEIMS CCMR indicators are eligible for correction through the verifier. These typically include data received from testing vendors or external agencies. CCMR indicators reported through PEIMS are not eligible for corrections through the verifier. If CCMR indicators reported through PEIMS need to be corrected, districts must use the PEIMS Working Submission process instead of the verifier. And you can reference the Working Submissions guidance document linked in this video description for more information. Districts are recommended to initiate that process by June 12th. And districts can use the verifier to review and flag students with documentation of non-PEIMS CCMR indicators. This year, TEA will receive military enlistment data from the Department of Defense, and DD Form 4s will not need to be uploaded for every graduate that enlisted. However, you can submit a DD4 form to verify enlistment if a student is missing from DoD data. Now let's begin. To access the verifier, log into TEAL. Because this includes confidential student data, the verifier is only available through TEAL. Once you're on the Performance Reporting tab, you'll see the dates for the verifier window at the top and a description of the verifier tool. You'll also see links to the verifier data requirements and the verifier one-pager. We recommend opening these documents to reference as you're reviewing your data. Next, select the CCMR Verifier application button. This will take you to the CCMR Verifier landing page. First, navigate to the District Resources section and open the Student Listing Excel sheet. This allows you to download a spreadsheet version of the data to more easily filter and review for errors. If you identify a student record that requires a correction, return to the landing page and select the appropriate campus to begin the correction process. Back here on the landing page, you'll see a campus list on the left that includes high school campuses with grade 12 students reported in the 2024 through 2025 school year. To begin, select the high school campus where the student is enrolled from the list. After selecting the campus, a list of annual graduates appears at the top. For purposes of this video, the names have been covered. And you can also sort the list by selecting the CCMR Met column header. This allows you to group students based on whether they have met CCMR requirements. And to view a student's information, select Edit, and this loads the student's information below. Once a student with the error is selected, the student's row is highlighted and the detailed records are displayed here at the bottom of the screen. In this section, you can review the student's data and enter requested corrections. This area highlights the CCMR data available for verification and corrections. As a reminder, PEIMS indicators are not shown here because they're not eligible for corrections through this verifier. Now let's walk through an example. To request a test score update, go to the requested change column and enter the correct score. After entering a value, the system checks it. If the value falls outside of the acceptable range, an error message appears. For example, entering a score of 100 for ACT English will trigger this error. If you see the message, select OK and enter a value within the acceptable range. To avoid this, you can look at the accepted range for that assessment score listed right here on the right side. Next, upload the required supporting documentation. After entering the requested change, the Upload Supporting Document button becomes available. Select the button to open a pop-up window, then select Choose File to upload the appropriate PDF. A change request will only be recorded after the required documentation is uploaded. And remember, you can always refer back to the CCMR Verifier data requirements document for acceptable forms of documentation. This document is available in TEAL and on the Performance Reporting Resources webpage. This includes the indicators, data included, requirements for CCMR credit, and supporting documentation requirements and their accepted formats. Now, after selecting the appropriate file, select Submit to complete the upload. You'll see a confirmation message indicating that the file was successfully uploaded and a reminder to click Submit Requested Changes on the next screen. Select Confirm and Proceed. And on this screen, select Submit Request Changes to record and submit the change request for the student. After submitting, a pop-up window displays a summary of the updates and confirms the request has been recorded. Close the window to return to the landing page. And you'll also receive a confirmation email indicating that the request has been submitted. The Status of Requested Changes button allows you to view a status report for all requests submitted. As TEA staff review submissions, the status column updates the status of each request. When a decision is made, the submitter will receive an email within 3 business days indicating whether the request was accepted or rejected, along with a link to the status page and additional details. If the request was rejected due to documentation, it can still be resubmitted before the verification window closes, so we recommend completing this process early. In this example, documentation does not meet requirements because we didn't upload an ACT score, so we would need to resubmit. We hope this information helps you verify student CCMR data. As a reminder, we encourage you to submit requests early, well before the deadline, to allow time for any needed corrections or resubmissions. Submissions after 11:59 p.m. on June 26 will not be accepted. Thank you very much for watching. For questions, please contact Performance Reporting. Thank you.